Boo! Welcome to Carnivale Bazaar. Today, we're diving into the chilling origins of haunted houses. So, grab your flashlight and maybe a friend, because it's about to get spooky. Let's start our journey in ancient Greece. Yes, even back then, people loved a good scare. Greek historian Pliny the Younger wrote about a haunted house in Athens, complete with rattling chains and a ghost that looked like he desperately needed a spa day. This tale probably kept a few ancient Greeks up at night. Fast forward to the Middle Ages. Castles and manors were all the rage, and so were ghost stories. These dark and drafty places, often built atop ancient burial grounds, were the perfect setting for a haunting. Imagine wandering through a dimly lit castle, only to hear the distant wail of a phantom knight. Gives you chills, right? But it was the Victorians who really upped the ante. They were obsessed with death and the afterlife, and their fascination with seances and spirit photography brought the haunted house to a whole new level. Victorian-era haunted houses were not just about the scare, they were about connecting with the beyond. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to chat with a ghost over tea and crumpets? Now, let's hop over to France during the French Revolution. The Revolution was a pretty terrifying time on its own, but it also gave birth to one of the most gruesome haunted houses ever. The Grand Guignol Theatre in Paris became famous for its realistic and gory horror plays, inspired by the Revolution's many guillotine victims. Talk about taking your work home with you, right? By the early 20th century, haunted houses began to take on a more commercial form. In 1915, the first recorded haunted attraction opened in Liphook, England. It was called the Orton and Spooner Ghost House, and it featured a series of dark and spooky scenes designed to scare the bejesus out of visitors. And thus, the modern haunted house attraction was born. But it wasn't until the 1960s that haunted houses became a Halloween staple in the United States. Thanks to the JCs, a community service organization, haunted houses began popping up in towns across America as fundraising events. These haunted houses were often set up in abandoned buildings or makeshift structures and were designed to terrify and delight visitors. And boy, did they deliver. Today, haunted houses are more popular than ever. From high-tech haunted attractions to historic homes with real ghostly residents, there's no shortage of places to get your scare on. So next time you find yourself in a dark, creepy house, just remember, you're part of a long, spooky tradition. Thanks for joining me on this eerie adventure. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, stay spooky.